Hey, Kia. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great.
All right. We'll kick things off with Phil.
Hey Derek, understanding last season is last season, and you guys are looking forward. Were you at least able this past couple months to appreciate being part of that group, bringing playoff football back to Charlotte, and how much does playing in that environment serve as motivation this offseason?
I think, right, like you move on from it, but also too, you enjoy the moment, right? Being a part of that team and being a part of the moment. As we know in the NFL, team turns over every single year to a different team, but definitely enjoyed that, bringing that, back to the city, and then having the, the crowd that we had in the playoff game. I mean, that was electric. It's been a lot of since I've been here, and we just look forward to getting to this fall.
Appreciate it.
Darren Gant.
Derek, how much have you been able to talk to Jalen, talk to Devin Lloyd since they've been around here? And when you think about those additions to the defense in free agency, where those guys fit in and how it adds to what you guys already had?
I think they're great additions to this team, right? So, I mean, not only do we want good players, great people. And, both of those guys fit that category. So, I mean, it's just, everybody comes in and does their job. And, as long as you do your 111, then, we're more than welcome to have you here. So, I mean, it's about, building that family bond, right now just trying to get to know each other and, figure out how each other plays. But, it's been great so far.
Did you have a chance to catch up with either one of them when they were here in March?
I did not. I saw Jalen one morning, and then when Devin was in, I didn't see him.
Just from your perspective, having somebody on the edge who plays like Jalen, what can that do for this defense?
A lot, right? I mean, the name of the game is get the quarterback. They're paying him a lot to do it, so I'm excited to see him go out there and go get it.
Phil.
Yeah. When do you get a sense of the impact that guys that come in the offseason can have? Is it not until training camp? Is it not until week one? When does that normally sort of become clear?
I think just from the start, right? Like if a guy comes in and, is about himself, then you kind of know, or it's one thing that you can expect. Since I've been here, we haven't added guys like that. So, I mean, it's been awesome just to see guys come in and, do their job. Downstairs not too long ago, finishing up workouts, everybody's hungry, man. And right now we're in the, shorts and T-shirts phase of this. But, it's just everybody working, pushing each other every single day. I mean, it's been awesome the last 2 days.
Any more questions for Derek?
Yeah, I'm wondering, just while we're, on draft week, you had obviously a unique draft day experience. What do you remember from that time and the the workout process and meeting with teams and waiting on draft night to hear where you'd end up?
I remember, first that, heard about Vegas, going across the fountains, excited, wanted to be in the green room since I was 8 years old. Then, that little thing called COVID came and shut down the world on me. So, end up doing it at home with my family and my agents and, just having on a mask. I mean, it was an insane time. The world went to just chaos in the matter of a week. So, I mean, it was definitely different. Drafted, didn't come to the city. I think I ended up coming to Charlotte like a month later. So kind of trying to navigate finding a house in that process as well. And then showing up here and working out, meeting a few people along the way. But, kind of showing up on day one and having no idea who anybody was other than the guys I saw on the Zoom call. So I had a little bit different experience than they do now. So, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, and I'm glad we're past that time. So it's definitely excited to see who we draft this weekend, and welcome them to this team.
Mike Solarte.
Hey Derek, good to see you. Thanks for taking the time. You talked about basically no carryover from last year because the team is different. New guys are in, familiar faces are out, but for the core guys that were here, that went through it and are still with the team, is that maybe not a responsibility, but is that kind of something you pass on to the new faces, and this is, kind of establishing that standard and saying this is how we do things and how we've done things and how we want to continue it?
Yeah, I think for sure. It's one of those things that, even from day one, guys showing up, working out, you got your leaders in every room, setting a bar every single day. And, it's one of those things that, I think, the best way to do it is lead by example, right? Like, you don't need to always be saying things and, doing things. It's just go out and do what you do and let everybody else follow. I mean, I think that's the best way to show how we work here and, bring everybody else along that way.
And talking with Nick Scott recently, he was noticing that there were a much higher number of guys working out before OTAs kicked off on Monday. He said upwards of 25 guys were in there and doing the work. I mean, what does that kind of say about what you guys have done over the last couple of seasons as this thing has started to climb?
Man, guys are hungry, and I'm one of them. So I've been here all off season working with the guys, and it's just guys want to get better, and guys want to get better together. And I mean, that's how you start building that team foundation going into the new year.
Thanks.
All right, Derek, that seems to be all the questions we have for you. Thanks for taking the time.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Derek.